She found me during her lunch break. And trust me, it wasn't by accident. Nothing in her life ever happened by accident. She stepped out of a sleek black car that didn't belong anywhere near a minimum wage parking lot. Her executives trailed behind her like obedient shadows, expensive shoes tapping against cracked concrete. She didn't look at the aisles I was stalking. She looked through them. Through me. Then she smiled tight, polished, corporate. Perfect timing, she said, as if we'd planned this moment together. She handed me a manila envelope. Divorce papers. Right there between discount cereal and broken price tags. I'm finally cutting loose the anchor, she announced loudly for her entourage. They laughed on cue, hollow rehearsed. I didn't argue. Didn't beg. Didn't ask when she stopped loving me. I signed my name, a clean signature, a clean exit. And for the first time since I met her, she looked confused. Almost unsettled. I placed the papers back in her hand, clocked out early, and walked out the back door. No scene. No tears. No goodbye. That was 5 years ago. 5 quiet, strategic, deliberate years. Today she found me again through LinkedIn of all places. Her name flashed across my screen. Her message count? 847. All unopened. A digital graveyard of desperation I refused to exhume. And the newest message sent minutes ago was just 4 words. I know the truth. The truth? Hers. Or mine? My coffee went cold beside me as I stared at the screen. My pulse stayed calm, the kind of calm that only comes after years of rebuilding yourself from ashes. Back then I thought losing her meant losing everything. Funny. Losing her was the first time my life had room to breathe. And yet, the signs of betrayal had always been there. The late-night strategy meetings. The tilted smile she wore when she lied. The sudden obsession with her image. The business trips that never appeared on any itinerary. The sad part? I wasn't even surprised. Just tired. Still, I played the faithful husband. Listened. Supported. Covered her silence with excuses. But the night she became CEO, she came home glowing. Victory shining off her like armor. And in that moment I saw it. A flicker of disgust. Cold, sharp, definitive. She had outgrown me. Reclassified me. Stamped me as a liability. The divorce papers were just the announcement. But before I vanished, I did something she never expected. I opened my eyes. Her bank statements. Company filings. Private emails she forgot to hide. I wasn't digging for revenge. Not then. I was simply curious. But curiosity became clarity. I learned about the mentor she visited late at night. The secret equity deal she negotiated behind her board's back. The assistant she promoted too quickly, too quietly. And worst of all, how she described me to her colleagues. Not a husband. A weight. A placeholder she planned to replace the moment she climbed high enough. I didn't confront her. Confrontation is a gift. She didn't deserve one. I made copies. Encrypted files. Set timed releases. Not to ruin her, but to protect myself in case she tried to use me as leverage in her shiny new empire. Then I vanished. No social media. No forwarding address. No mutual connections. Just silence and reinvention. Career. Stability. Peace. Which brings me back to today. She had sent 847 messages. Each one a crack in the image she spent years polishing. People like her don't chase the past. Unless the future is burning. She sent another message, a file attachment. I hesitated, not out of fear, but familiarity. She only sent files when her voice trembled. Inside was a confidential board memo. Urgent. Damning. Her company was under investigation. Financial irregularities. Emails traced back to her account. Emails I recognized. Because I had them. All of them. Backed up, time-stamped, archived before I disappeared. Her message followed. They think someone is blackmailing me. They think it's you. I almost laughed. Blackmail? I never sent a threat. Never interfered. Never asked for anything. The truth was simpler. She had incriminated herself so thoroughly that the absence of evidence looked like someone hiding it. Her downfall wasn't my doing. It was her reflection. She begged for a meeting. I agreed on my terms. A quiet cafe. Neutral ground. No history. No memories. She arrived late, she always did. But this time her confidence was cracked. Hair tied too tight. eyes scanning my face for softness she no longer had access to. I just want to talk, she said. I nodded. Nothing more. What do you want? She asked. Money? Silence. Revenge. Nothing, I answered, with the same calm I used the day she handed me those papers in the grocery aisle. Her jaw tightened. Then why did you keep everything? I was married to you, I said. I learned to protect myself. She swallowed hard. I slid a flash drive across the table. She flinched. It's empty, I said. Just like the last 847 messages you sent. Her face collapsed. Not dramatically, not loudly, quietly. Like a structure finally giving in to the weight of its own cracks. You're not going to help me, she whispered. No. You're not coming back. No. She left the cafe alone. No entourage. No luxury car. Just a woman finally seeing the cost of everything she built. I finished my coffee. Hands steady. Breath steady. Sunlight warming the table. People think revenge is fire. They're wrong. Revenge is the moment you feel nothing for the person who once held your whole world in their hands. I opened my phone, hovered over her message thread. 847 unopened. Then I deleted them all. Not out of anger. Out of freedom. She once called me an anchor. Funny. Turns out, I was the only thing keeping her from sinking.